I don't even see how you'd get a bar in there without it actually like hitting a bone. Hi, it's Ellie and welcome back to another YouTube video on my channel. I have filmed this intro about 5 times and I had a really good one, but I accidentally clicked retake instead of use. So I'm retaking it for the 5th time. So today's video, as you can tell by the title, is piercings that I would never get under any circumstances. I would never get these piercings. I think they look really, really bad. They look really painful as well. They are like really, really extreme piercings. I would not even think about getting these piercings, let alone actually getting them done. And these piercings are also really rare. Like I don't think I've ever seen anybody have any of these that I'm going to speak about. And another thing, I'm using my earphone mic because I want the video audio to be better than my previous ones. If it does make it any better, I'm not sure. I'm just kind of like experimenting until I actually buy a mic. So let's just get on to the video. Just before I get into it, I just want to say I'm sorry if this video gets uploaded really late. It's because my phone, the storage on it is full and I've been trying to delete some stuff so it frees up the storage a little bit, but it's not been working and I've been trying for ages. So I'm sorry if this upload is a little bit late or even a day late, but I will make sure to upload for this week, I promise. So the first piercing that I would never get is an Achilles heel piercing. When you get an Achilles heel piercing, this is the part of your heel that gets pierced right here. That's a really weird angle, but I just want to show you where on your body that piercing actually is. I just think that this piercing would cause so many complications, like with walking and everything. Like, it must not be a practical piercing. You would have to take it out within a couple of days because problems with walking, you wouldn't be able to stand up for a long amount of time because wouldn't your foot hurt? Or you may have problems, like you might start to limp, maybe with clothing like jeans or whatever, or maybe socks or boots. So I just think that this piercing would cause major complications and I don't see why anybody would want to put themselves through that. And to be honest, I don't even think it looks that good. Now another piercing that I would definitely never get is a Rhino piercing. This is a cartilage piercing done vertically through the tip of your nose, so like this. This is actually referred to as a Rhino piercing because if you if it's there and you've got like a spike on either end, it's meant to look like a rhino. And it is also referred to as a vertical nose tip piercing. I just think, like, because I have 2 cartilage piercings done already and because I have my rook done here, that really hurt and that is not even nearly as thick as if you do that. So just do that now. And then even that hurts. Like, I don't see why anybody would still want to put themselves through that. I mean, I've seen the pictures and everything. It does look quite nice, but I still would never put myself through that. My nose is gone all red already. But even getting my nose done, I'm scared for that. And your nose is literally just like that. And then if you do that, wow, I don't see why anybody would want that. But I guess it's a matter of personal preference and like if you've got a high pain tolerance or not. And personally, I don't think I have got one. So another piercing that I would never get is a gum piercing. So they normally go through that part there. That is extremely unattractive, but they normally go for that part there. It says a gum piercing or trans gum piercing is skewered between the roots of the front teeth with a labret stud. So that's like the stud with the ball on at the front and then like a flat circle at the back. This piercing is like so extreme that the people at the BME, the BME is famous for doing like extreme body modifications and everything. So the people at the BME don't even recommend this piercing. I can't even like imagine the complications you would have with this one, like just going like that and like it would get in the way of your teeth, like growing. It would just get knocked and I don't see how that is practical for like every day. I just don't see how it's a practical piercing. It does look nice, but like imagine how painful that would be as well. Like to have something through there. Like, even if I was a piercer, I don't think I would do that. That makes me cringe. The piercing that I would never get is a uvula piercing. Uvula.
It's called a uvula piercing.
I don't know how to say that. Uvula piercing. So obviously the uvula piercing is a body piercing through the
uvula.
The back of your foot there. That thing. So it's a piercing through the uvula, the projection of the soft palate between the tonsils. This is a very rare piercing. They normally pierce it with like rings and the rings with the beads on. That is the most common thing that I pierce with. And like I've said with all the other ones, I just do not see how this is practical. Like, why would anybody want to get that piercing? Like, with eating and everything, and like, how would you even get that pierced? Like, it's a gag reflex. If you have a needle through that, like, wouldn't you just like throw up on the piercer? Like, I just do not see how this is practical, or I don't see how you would get it done. Would they put you to sleep? I don't know. Just the thought of a needle going through the back of your throat, like, that is extremely dangerous as well. And how would you clean it? Would you like have to swallow the salt water? Ugh. This is another one that really makes me cringe just thinking about that. That's just disgusting. Another one of the piercings that I would never get is a crucifixion piercing. So a crucifixion piercing goes through like vertically in your hand like this. So obviously you have to watch out for any bones or anything. That would just really hurt. I saw a picture on the internet where the person that did it drew out their bones on their hand so they didn't pierce through a bone. And I just think, like I've said with some of the others, I just don't think this is practical, like, for every day. How would you pick stuff up? Like, surely this is going to reject out of your body, like, whoever you are, surely this is going to reject out of your body. I don't see the point. Like, some of these other ones, I just do not see the point. I don't even see how you'd get a bar in there without it actually, like, hitting a bone. I don't think you can in mine. There's like bones everywhere. Maybe you could get one through like this part. Just like feel your hand now and see if you could get a piercing through that anywhere. Like, there's just bones all over in your hand. I don't see how any piercer would be able to do this. That just seems very like bizarre for me. I just don't see the need. Like, obviously extreme body modificationists would want something like this done. I just don't see the point. And when you're like grabbing stuff, it will like it'll pull your hand, and if you take it out, like if you don't want it anymore, the scarring that will leave on your hand is going to be absolutely horrendous. Like, I would not recommend that piercing. Personally, I would never get it. The last one, which I'm going to say, I have to be really quick because my phone storage is really not liking me today. The last one is an eyelid piercing. So obviously the eyelid piercing, what they do is like they pull your eyelid out and then like pierce it up like that, and they normally pierce it with a ring, that's what it's called. They pierce it with a ring, one of those, the ring with the beads on the end. And just like a lip piercing, like sometimes, because it wrecks your gum, wouldn't that like really damage your eyes? I don't understand. That would really, really, really damage your eyes. You'd have like really, that would create like really bad medical problems, like eye problems. I just don't see why you'd want to put yourself through that. And having a needle so close to your eye, just like the throat one that I was talking about, that is really, really dangerous, because what if they did that wrong? Then you'd be blind. So these piercings are really, really risky, but I think this is the most riskiest one because you could lose your eyesight over this. I just think that it's really stupid, and I think that no piercer should do this, no matter what circumstance. I just think that's really, really stupid. And how would they clean it? Like eye wash or something? Like, I just do not see the point. It'd be really uncomfortable as well, surely. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm going to try and rush this outro because I don't want my storage running out midway through it. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. We are one away from 200 subscribers, which is so exciting for me. So thank you guys for watching this video. I know it's like really short notice. This video is going to be like really rushed. I should have put more preparation into it. I shouldn't do just last minute videos. So I promise next weekend I'm not going to do it on the Sunday. I'm going to do it on the Friday or something. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!